I love the premise of the show. Smart people talking about dumb shit.
I think it's dumb people talking about smart shit. Oh, we go where we not supposed to go, baby.
The Brilliant Idiots Podcast.
Yep, Charlamagne the God.
Andrew Schultz.
We are the Brilliant Idiots Podcast. Back for another week of brilliant idiotness, and we got a special guest in the building, man. He likes to refer to himself as Black Famous. I just think he does his thing. Gary Owen Comedy is here.
I am Black Famous.
I think you famous, Gary.
Famous, but I'm Black Famous.
So like every black person knows Gary Owen.
Well, they know my face. I don't know if they know my name.
Yeah.
But they know my face.
Yeah. It's funny though, because most black comics want to be white famous. Gary embraces being black famous.
My thing is, find an audience. I don't care who it is. But if you're lucky enough as a comedian to find your audience, just find it.
I could be wrong, but I feel like when you have a black audience, it feels like you're more broader than just having a specific white audience. And the reason I say that is because blackness is so ingrained in culture. So if you're in the culture, you know this person if he's part of the culture. It's mad white people that are super famous. I have no idea who they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So maybe that's it. So maybe it's like the people who are famous to black people are more mainstream fame. Are you trying to say black culture is mainstream?
It is.
So
it's
white
been that way.
So white famous is being niche.
I think so, and I think it's kind of like corny in a way, like because black.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. Because when you part of black culture, like hip hop, blackness, that's pop culture. That's been the most popular culture for the past at least 25 years.
Right,
easily.
I
was shocked that I saw you went to Italy, and I was DMing him because I went to Italy probably 3 weeks before he did. Right, That's a funny thing happened. So we get the Amalfi Coast, and these 4 guys from Ireland go, "Hey, are you Gary Owen?" And I said, "Shut up." Like I'd never been overseas really. I was like, "Shut up." So I got a picture and they said, "Okay, here's what's funny about this picture." One guy's name was Gary, the other guy's name was Owen. They go, "You just got a picture with Gary Owen." I said, "Shut up." Really? They did it on purpose. Just let me see your ID. The dude's name was Gary whatever, and the other's name was Owen whatever.
Wow.
And I was like, I didn't know you guys knew me in Ireland. I had no clue.
Gary
how dope is Italy?
Oh my gosh.
It was good.
The Amalfi Coast?
Yeah, it was great.
And I went with the right friend because my buddies.
Yeah, who'd you go there with? Aren't you divorced?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went with that group.
Gary got trolled. Gary got trolled. Hey, Gary got trolled as soon as he sat down. He was like, "What's the Wi-Fi password?" She was like, "Black Lives Matter."
Black Lives Matter. So I'm not. It's like this. So I don't have Wi-Fi right now.
But you went with a group of friends.
We went with a group, and I went with the right group. A couple of guys had already been.
Yeah.
So they knew how to navigate.
Yeah.
So they're the ones that they reserved the yacht the day. You got to get a yacht. And they knew exactly what little restaurants. And it's all about the day. Day clubs are different in Italy than they are in the United States.
Yeah.
It's really you eat and like
hang out.
Guys, It's and it was great, man, because like you'll be sitting there and all of a sudden like these group of people will just start singing and dance, and the song will come on. And the guy will come over, like if you ordered like Dom Perignon, the guy would come over and like open it, and he'd spray in everybody's mouth, and he never missed. Just dance and stuff. I go, oh, they get it over here. They completely get life over here.
Yeah.
Especially the Amalfi. I like the Amalfi Coast better. I went to Florence, Rome, and Amalfi Coast.
Yeah.
I like Florence better than Rome.
You like Florence better than Rome?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Why?
Rome was just big.
Yeah.
It was just big.
Yeah.
Florence felt like this is an Italian city because you almost had to walk everywhere. And it was funny because when you were over there and watch you guys drunk and everything, since I just left, I was trying to figure out, do I know where they're at?
Yeah.
You trying to figure it out, like, I think I know where they're at.
Yeah.
I think
Florence was cool. Rome is like, you're looking at like thousands of years of history.
Does it feel like it fell?
Does Rome feel like it fell?
Yeah.
No. And that's the thing, is like countries like rappers, like they're the last ones to know they fell off. Like America could have fallen off. You know what I mean?
I think America has,
but we will never know.
We don't know it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, if you're in Rome, you're walking around, you're seeing these like structures that were built thousands of years ago, and you're like, oh wow, I'm in the greatest city that's ever existed. There's not even a question. And if you grow up in that, you're probably going, well, yeah, this is the greatest city that's ever existed. Like,
you doing a movie role, bro?
Say again?
Like you doing a movie role? I'm I'm like, is this show? Like, I'm looking at the mustache with the slick back hair. I'm like, yo, this is that happily married glow.
I'm Italian.
Are you?
happily married? I'm cheating.
I'm like, this is new. Like the way you walk in with the shades and everything.
Hey, bro, it's raining out.
You sure you ain't growing a mustache for the roll and roll?
Like, no, bro. It just takes me so long to grow a mustache.
You
so
said,
that
fuck
I finally
it.
had it.
Yeah.
I'm also going to Burning Man next week, and I was like, let me get funky a little bit.
Oh, they bringing Burning Man back?
Yeah, this is the first year in a while.
Wow.
Gary, we need to get you to Burning Man.
Damn.
You guys missed that whole back and forth.
What?
Like he said cheating. I went,
I heard you. I heard you, Gary. Gary, I
just laughing. I was over here like,
you know
this.
what it is? Gary just did Breakfast Club. I
Can
know
we
he
talk about Sheehan and Gary doing it?
I don't think Gary said a lot on Breakfast Club. I don't know what he wants to say. This comes out after Breakfast Club, though.
Oh, wait, wow.
Yeah.
What's
This
up?
pod
What's up?
comes out after.
Isn't it weird when
Can we
I
say-
did your guys' podcast the first time 3 years ago? Like,
He was married.
He was a single one.
Yeah.
I was married.
Yeah.
Now look.
Yeah. You might be,
Life comes at you
is that
fast.
your future shows?
You married a white lady. Good.
Bro, well, did she take? I know she took her ACL, but what else did she take in the divorce?
It's not over.
Oh, really?
Still not over.
Oh no!
No.
So you don't
We
want to
got-
talk about anything now?
We can talk a little bit, but it's like we got mediation in next week, and that's going to be a couple times. And if that don't work, we go to trial in October.
Oh God! Why do you need to go to trial?
Yeah, why can't
I
you guys
hope
just-
not. It's a lot of stuff. Like I can't say till it's over.
Yeah,
But-
so you shouldn't even talk about it right now because this could be used against you in court, right?
That's what I'm afraid of with the Breakfast Club.
I didn't say anything
conversation.
bad.
You didn't.
I was very. You can say the truth.
Yeah.
Which is the truth.
Which is what?
The truth was I said it on his. I left.
This is
Like
what,
the narrative is that she left me because I got caught out there.
Oh,
No. I filed first. I wanted the divorce. I wanted out.
Oh.
That's what happened.
I think it's an important conversation because and I told Gary this, you never hear men say that they were emotionally disconnected. That's something that's always seems like it's reserved for women. They're like, I was emotionally disconnected. That's why I ended up, going out there to cheat because, I wasn't getting what I needed at home emotionally. I never heard that from a man before, personally. I think that's a great conversation.
Well, and it's also what I said is we always, when a divorce happens, we always go, what'd the guy do?
Mm-hmm.
We always immediately go, what'd the guy do? We never say, what'd the woman do also?
Oh.
Yeah.
And like, there's always two things that happen. A bad marriage isn't one person in marital bliss
Yeah.
and the other person's miserable.
Yeah.
So it's like when I called her and said I wanted the divorce, I was literally like, look, I want you to be happy, but I'm not the guy that can make you happy at this point.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I just can't. I was like, it's when little things that shouldn't bother you.
Yeah.
I've heard other comedians talk about it on stage, but I was like, oh my God, it's happening to me.
What was your little thing?
Like what? Okay, for example, she can't get mad at this because it's me. She did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
She took a bite, some food one time. She goes, good. And I was like, the fuck's so good about it?
What?
Look, I'm at the table going like this. Good. What? And she did it again. I go, I'm out. Fuck this shit to me by myself.
You just mad because she was happy about her meal?
Just her going, good, bother me.
Yeah.
She did nothing wrong.
That's how she felt when you probably bit into a glizzy and it was like, ooh, good.
What's a glizzy? What's a glizzy? I don't even know what a glizzy
A
is.
glizzy is a hot dog, but it's like a big joint, like when it's hanging out the bun. So it's like the
All
meat.
gluten free.
Yeah, the meat is hanging out the bun and you bite into it and you enjoy it. You as a man, you're like, ooh,
Maybe.
good.
Maybe. You know what I mean?
You got to get your emotional connection somewhere, right? I thank you for doing the show last week too, man. Gary did a hell of a week last week and had him in between Flame Monroe and our guy Chiose, legendary son of Combat Jack.
Oh, wow. How was it?
I didn't know the other dude was gay till we started talking.
Oh.
So I was like, I knew Flame, obviously. And then the guy, I went, oh. And I wouldn't know if he wanted us to know.
So you were the glizzy.
I guess. I was the dog in between the buns.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm looking around going, what? Okay.
Gary was like, I feel like this is a setup.
Yeah, I did. I feel like I was in a Lil Nas X video.
You were just around two humans, man.
No, it's cool. They were both good people.
Yeah.
But we don't. But we don't talk about emotional disconnections enough, yo. That's the biggest thing in any relationship.
Oh yeah.
If you're not emotionally connected to a person,
I mean, I
there's
can't
nothing
even-
there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you're in marital bliss right now. Like you're like
I mean, it's not
in it.
bliss.
But like what I told him is like
Marriage is hard.
Is it?
Yeah. If you want to do it right.
This
think
is
if
why I
you-
knew. I told Charmaine when I knew it was over was when the thought of her being with somebody else didn't bother me in the least. That's when I knew. I go, oh, this ain't good at all.
Interesting.
You know, because I would think if a woman that you love and you're married and no matter what you're going through,
Yeah.
the thought or her going to somebody else, if it don't hurt, it's like this. It
But
wouldn't
that's
hurt.
ego right there, don't you think?
What?
Like the idea that like she would cheat on you. I guess it's like heartbreak your family's over. I don't know. Like what was always more painful for me was kind of what you're describing. Like, and I thank God I haven't felt that in this relationship. And that's what I love about this relationship that I'm in right now. But like in past relationship, like if I was emotionally distant or whatever you said, if I felt like there wasn't something there, every second that we were together felt excruciatingly painful.
Yeah.
So it was every second was that, good, or whatever. Like,
That's where I was at. in the
yeah,
end.
and that I don't know how people put up with that, but my tolerance for that is like nothing. And I think that's when I knew, like, when I was dating, who was my now wife, I was like, oh, this is going to be the woman I'm going to marry because I loved spending time with her, and there was never that feeling of like, ugh.
Where'd you guys meet?
DMs.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Instagram.
yeah.
Wow. You jumped in the DMs, bro.
She jumped in the DMs.
Wow. She said you funny.
I don't know what she said, to be honest with you. No. Yeah. She was like, yeah.
How many
funny, you have a
years ago
show.
was that?
This is, I don't know, years.
Now, how
ago.
do you distinguish who to respond back to on some like?
How they look in the pictures?
But I'm talking about.
I just look at their pictures, and then I'm like, oh, are they really hot? And then if they're really hot,
That's true.
I
We always
respond.
try to like dissect shit.
Yeah. What did you think I was going to do? Like
I
her
don't
birthday
know.
or something like that?
But you ended up marrying her. That's different. Like,
Well, yeah. Then she had a dope personality, and then we connected, and everything worked out. It was beautiful. But initially, it's just, you're going to look and see. I like that.
We
yeah.
always try to overthink things.
We do.
Just like when you say, why you like black women? I'm like this. My dick gets hard.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
It's not just a fetish for you though. You married a black woman.
I like everything about it. I like the culture.
Yeah.
the music. I like everything about that goes with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I said to you, it's like being gay. Gay guys know they're gay. Why? They don't know.
So you're
They're
black
just
gay.
gay.
You're
No,
black woman
I'm
gay.
not. Yeah, I'm black woman gay. I am Missy Elliott.
No, man, it's very I don't know, man. It's interesting. I don't ever want to be in that situation because you made me think when you said you don't love a person when the thought of them being with somebody else doesn't bother you
At all.
So what about swingers?
That's the thing. Like, that's what I'm saying. I think some of that is ego, and then some of that is, or maybe that's just how you present your relationships. But like, there are these swinger people that bond is there. They love each other so much, and they're not attached to the sexual side. I could never do that shit.
I can't
I'm
do it
way
either.
too insecure for that.
And what about the
But
guys who
I don't
get
even like when my girl laugh at other motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, right.
things though? Some motherfuckers are funny.
gay guys, sure. She laughed at this straight guy's joke that's similar to my joke.
Andrew's firing. Andrew's firing his openers.
Yeah.
What's wrong? My fucking wife's laughing at you.
Yeah. You show up to the show when I get on stage. You sit down in the green room with me until I go up. I don't need you chuckling at these motherfuckers.
So what about guys who like to see their women get fucked by other guys?
Cuckolds.
Cuck, there you go. Cuckold.
I'm not in that
Yeah.
world.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm not in that world at all. Will you enjoy watching another dude blow your girl's back out, basically?
Yeah.
No, I'm not in that world.
So I guess it's about your preference, I guess, or what you
I think
into?
those guys have some like trauma that they're probably dealing with, and they
don't got enough dick. So being that they don't have enough dick, they don't mind bringing in somebody else to provide what they don't have.
Mm.
yeah. I think that my
Not
wife,
good.
yeah, my wife doesn't need that.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? Does your wife like? Even if your wife was like, I wish you had a little more dick, you'd be like, no, you don't.
Nigga, please don't ever. I said, nigga, I called you. Please don't ever, women, please don't ever tell your man no shit like that. God damn.
I wish you had a little bit more dick.
It's over. I'm getting a divorce.
Bro.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't want to hear that shit. There's nothing. I can never
Yeah, 'cause
have
there's
a
nothing I
Thanks,
can do.
Charlamagne.
There's
That's
nothing I can
exactly
do.
what she's going to say now.
What?
I'm like this.
I told him he
Well,
didn't have
that's
enough
coming.
dick.
Bro, I thought my dick was shrinking. Did I tell you this?
No.
I went to the doctor last week.
What happened?
Because I thought my dick was getting small.
Talk to me. The floor is
No, I
yours.
freaked
The floor
out.
is yours.
No, I'm serious.
What
I
happened?
didn't tell you this. I'm
No.
going to get an ultrasound on my balls tomorrow. I thought my dick was getting smaller.
Why?
Because I don't know, it was like sitting on my balls different, and then I was like, oh, maybe my balls are getting bigger. So I went to the doctor.
Balls probably getting bigger with age. Yeah.
or with cancer or some shit. So I'm like
Oh,
freaking
shit.
out, and I have a lot of like veins on one of my left testicles that I got checked out a while back, or whatever. Anyway, I go and I'm asking him, like, he's checking the balls or whatever like that. My doctor's gay, by the way. And so gay dude just rubbing up the balls.
He's like, you got nice balls.
I'm just,
Your balls are fine.
say something. Don't be neutral. You know what I mean?
Don't be
This
quiet at a time like
right
this.
there, you know what I mean? I'm risking monkeypox for this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I go. So I'm like, so I get the ball check, and I'm like, for like cancer or whatever. But then I asked him what I really want. I was like, yo, can I ask you a question? And he's like, yeah, this is what you do here. And I'm like, yo, can your dick get littler? And he's like, no. And he goes, why do you think that? I go, I don't know. Like, my dick. And he goes, can I be honest with you? He goes, yeah. He goes, since the last time you were here, you've gained 20 pounds, which was 3 years ago.
Oh.
So he goes, you're just getting fatter so you can see less of your dick.
That's what we talked about last week. Did we talk about this last week? We were talking about how big, if you're 7'3", 320, you might have an average sized penis, but it doesn't look like that on your frame.
So I'm looking in the mirror, sucking in to see if my dick looks
No, look, for real, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm having the opposite problem.
Wait, really?
Dick's
Your dick
getting
growing?
big, yeah, but it's because I'm losing.
That's a problem?
No, I love it.
Yeah.
My wife loves it. She's actually said that. She said the opposite of what you said 5
She's like,
minutes
is your
ago.
dick getting bigger?
She was like, I think your dick's getting longer. So it's like the confidence is like, yeah.
But isn't that fucked up? You get fat in every part of your body but your dick?
I think it's fucked up that we can't have any surgery on our dicks.
Think about that.
Yeah, we can.
It ain't worth
You
it.
can chop it off, dude.
No, I don't want that.
But that is surgery on it.
No, I'm talking about like they
No,
got
that is weird. You can cut your dick off.
What?
Like, you can cut your dick
was it
off.
Bobbit? Lorena Bobbitt?
Oh, you heard that? No, this guy.
He got it reattached.
Yeah, this guy
Bigger.
just cut his testicles off. He was having a dream that he was slicing meat.
Oh, no.
And so he said he woke up with him cutting his testicles off.
Oh, no.
I think he
no,
was
that's
lying.
crazy.
I think he's lying too, yo. And the reason I think he's lying is because, like, we've all peed in our sleep. We've had that dream that we were peeing and we, thought we was at the toilet. We peed in the bed.
Yeah.
It's too much. You got to grab the knife, then cut yourself and feel the pain.
You got caught, bro.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, you got caught.
That
believe
pain
that.
is something you definitely wake up to.
Yeah.
You don't just fall. Keep cutting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, he lying.
Damn, Gary.
That is crazy, though, that Lorena Bobbitt's husband got her dick. Wait,
Cut his dick off.
Cut his dick off.
And then they just put
Threw
it
it,
back
though.
on.
Threw it out the window.
Yeah.
Threw it out the window. The fuck? You cheated on me, bro.
But then he just got to put it back on same size.
Then he start getting into porn.
That's the problem. That you can only get girth. You
But,
can't
like,
get no length.
You're not going to, like, I don't know, I'd be tight at the doctor. I'd be like, really? Like, because you got another chance at dick.
What?
You know what I mean? Like, you got another chance at whatever dick you want. Like, and then they just made it the same way.
I just looked at you. I didn't want to go, yeah. I was just like staring at Andrew going like this.
Are you really scared your wife gonna say he didn't have enough dick?
She may eventually.
Really?
I don't think it's not true. But who say she can't say it?
This shit got to be the worst ever, though, man. To have something like this playing out in the public and it's your wife or your ex-wife, because you can't respond the way you would.
It's like she was never like that. She was never like posting a lot and on the attack, and then it just went. I go, what just happened? I think it was, you say in the back of your brain, you're like, I got to be ready that when I say I want a divorce, people might come out of the woodwork. She could start checking up on people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Checking up on your past and everything. Because they never just think, oh, he was unhappy. It has to be a reason why I'm unhappy.
By the way, that hurts though, man. Just to say, yo, I'm unhappy. I need more of a reason. You don't just say, you mean you was unhappy? Like, what does that even
Everything
mean?
bothers you. Everything. Everything bothers you. And you feel like you're in a dark place and you're like, I'm never getting out of this.
How old are your kids?
They're all over 18. Which
Chris.
is important, you know?
Uh-huh.
My son's 21, my daughter's 20.
maybe that's a little bit of part of it.
What's that?
Like the family is grown, so you feel maybe less of a responsibility to keep that thing together. Those family vacations are nice, and like having that family unit.
Oh, I definitely stayed in it because of the kids.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The
Like
last few years. Yeah, for sure.
And now his kids won't talk to him.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
been about a year and a
no.
half. Nothing.
Gary's hurting on the inside, bro.
Well, the
Yeah.
kids part hurt.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a deadbeat and you have no emotional attachment, it's different. But when you were like there,
Yeah.
like I was there. And everybody knows it. Like everybody in the business, they know I split town or I couldn't make this event and everything because, so-and-so. So it was just like.
And why are they so upset?
I don't know. They're not talking to me.
But
I do know this. I know my dad didn't help the situation. I talked about that.
what did your dad do?
Oh my God. So I went to Sedona. I went to Grand Canyon, right?
Yeah.
I went with this girl. I'm seeing him. At this point, this is June.
You took her to
We
Amalfi?
separated.
You took her to Amalfi too, or
We separated in January, right?
Wow.
Man,
We
that's
separated
crazy,
in January.
bro. That is wild,
Right.
bro.
Huh?
How many times did you and your wife go to Amalfi?
Wow.
But that's the thing. When you're out, listen, when you're out of the relationship, you don't want to go with that person. Like, I don't want to go on
I
a
know.
long vacation with you. It would drive me crazy.
I'm busting
yeah.
balls. I know.
Because I'll give you an example when I did it. During COVID, right? I walk my dog every day. Every day, dog. Same route, right? She woke up one morning. She goes, I'm going to wake up. I'm going to walk doggy tomorrow. I said, all right. 5 minutes, we're in an argument. Walking the dog, I go, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're just like, she goes, you can't turn there. I go, I turn it because we lived in, the house was behind this vineyard.
Mhm.
So I was like, we always walk, the dog, we always walk by the vineyard, but it says no trespassing, but nobody's there. It's COVID, right? So I was like, we walk this route every day.
Yeah.
And now she's telling me I can't go this route. I'm going, oh my God.
Yeah.
So it was like little things. So when you're not trying to
that's a power
travel with
dynamic.
your wife, it's
Yeah.
like, that's why when you brought that up, your point's valid.
Yeah.
There's no way I was getting on a plane that long and spending a week. It would drive me crazy.
Yeah. That's got.
What about therapy?
What was the point of this? Like, we was getting at something.
You're saying you're done with black chicks.
No, I did not say that.
You're like,
No, he's
they
all
won't
in
even
with
let
black
you walk the
women.
dog, right? Remember
No,
you were
I'm-
saying that? Like,
no,
a white girl
Oakland,
knows how to walk a dog.
Oakland black chicks. I'm done with.
White girls walk dogs the best. That's what you were saying. You're like, you ever see a white woman with a dog?
There was a point to this.
Yeah, you did
My
say-
dad. My dad.
Yeah,
my
yeah.
dad.
Your dad.
Yeah. So my dad, I went to long story short, I went to a Reds game.
Okay.
And I got a suite because I'm avoiding a process server. So I was like, I can't sit in the stands. So I called like 7-8 of my boys up and I said, yo, meet me at the Reds game. I got a suite. No pictures, no videos, no social media. Everybody was cool with it. I don't know. My dad found out I came in town with the Reds game. Left me a voicemail the next morning. I got the voice on my phone still. He goes, hey, it's your fucking dad. You don't respect me and shit. I'm going, what? What's he mad about? He never says why he's mad. Sends me a long text how I don't include him in stuff. The sense of entitlement is amazing.
And you say your dad was a deadbeat.
Never around growing up.
Yeah.
And then he's like, he cusses me out and he leaves this long text. So I called him and then we got in an argument over everything. And then he said some curse words to me. I cussed him out, hung up. The picture I took at the Grand Canyon of me and the girl that I sent to like 4 or 5 people in like a group chat. He sent that picture to my ex-wife.
That's what you get for bragging, though.
How'd it get to
Gary.
him?
Huh?
How'd it get to him?
I sent it to him.
Flexing.
No. I kept up. No.
See,
There was a close
you could have
group.
been here if you weren't a deadbeat.
What's that?
That's what you said to your dad. You could have been here if you weren't a deadbeat.
I know he's mad about the Super Bowl. I know motherfuckers mad
Yeah,
about
he
that.
was.
Hold on. What was your caption with the picture in the group chat? Like, moving on.
No. But people was asking like they would ask like, this is what he said. You at the Grand Canyon. This is that conversation.
If I was here with you, I'd jump off this shit.
No, the text, the
Gary
Grand Canyon.
Gary probably put another one.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yesterday's wife is not today's wife.
Title. We got
Honest
the
to
title.
God, the conversation amongst people was like, when he called me right when we got to Grand Canyon, he said, where you at? I said, the Grand Canyon. Who you with? A friend of mine. Do I know him? I said, it's not a he. He said, oh shit. He asked to see who I'm with. So I sent the pic, right? He asked, so I sent it. So anyways, he sent that pic to my ex. Then he posted on his Facebook page
Hater, bro.
with the middle finger emoji in front of it.
Hater.
Then he posted a picture of my ex-wife and was like, I got your back through this divorce. You've always been like a daughter to me. I'm like, motherfucker, he couldn't stand her. Like they didn't get along like that.
So
I was
he
like,
just hates you.
man.
Why? You're such a likable dude, man.
Now, question: did your family know that you had moved on?
Nobody knew. Nobody knew I
So
wanted
when
the
you send
divorce.
that picture to the group chat, they're looking like this.
No,
guy.
this is in June.
Okay.
The shit got announced in March.
Oh, got you.
This
All
is
right,
months after
Got
shit
you,
got
got
announced.
you.
We have been separated since January.
Got you.
So this is 6 months later.
Yeah.
After I already said I
Damn,
wanted
Gary.
out. This ain't new.
Yeah.
You know, this ain't like I did this before the shit hit the fan. This
Yeah.
all after the shit hit the fan.
Got you.
My dad, I was just like this, you dirty motherfucker, man. You dirty.
Damn, Gary.
And you know, and then my openers, you know how in the road, you gotta trust your openers, man.
Wait,
He fired all his openers.
Dirty.
All of them gone?
All of them.
How many did you have?
2. Both gone.
why?
One's still talking to her. I'm like, what?
Why'd they choose up with her?
They didn't. They just like drama. Especially the one. So he came to he came to San Francisco.
Yeah.
Right. I was at Tommy T's over there.
Shout out Tommy T.
And I had the new girlfriend with me. Looking back, shouldn't have brought her. Shouldn't have brought her. I was supposed to meet up with my daughter, my son that weekend, but they stay 45 minutes from San Francisco. I hired a driver for the weekend, and I said, yo, at any point, if they want to see me, I'm out. I got to go see them, right? So we plan on lunch. My freaking opener went and he's cool with my son because my son's 21. My opener's younger. He went and told him all about, he's got the girlfriend in San Francisco right now.
No.
Da-da. And then he started basically talking shit about me to my kids. And then my daughter's like, I don't want to see you right now. I was like, what? And I said, why? And she goes, you know why. And then she told me, like, you're with that new girl and everything like that. So I'm going,
Did she call her girl or she call her
she could call her something else, but whatever. But I was just like this. I go, how'd they find out? They tried to tell me the paparazzi got a picture of me and her walking out of the hotel. So I started doing the timeline together. I go, wait a minute. I landed on Friday. I landed at SFO. I went straight to Tommy T's. Nobody. When we went back to the hotel in San Francisco, valet's full. I had to go park the car. We were never in the lobby together. And then Saturday morning, same thing. I went and got the car, and she got in the car. Saturday afternoon, my daughter texted me, and they came up with this thing that the paparazzi got a picture of me and her in the lobby. I go, we were never in the lobby together. Not one time. So it's all a lie. Like, he told them.
Why would he
what
do
happened.
that?
Because he's starting shit.
Damn.
So I was like this. I
Why
wanted
doesn't he
to
have loyalty to you, man? That's weird.
and I put a lot of money in his pocket over the years.
How many years we all together?
Like 7, 8.
Oh, there might be a little resentment, my dude.
Yeah, it's entitlement and resentment.
I don't know.
So
if
he's
it's
gone.
entitlement. That's
I don't know if
resentment.
it's entitlement, just resentment. Like he was waiting on his shot to get you up out of there. That's what it seems like.
Yeah, there's
Well, he's
something going
unemployed
on.
now.
Because
Good luck.
truth be told,
Do I know him?
his role should have been to just mind his business. Like there's
Exactly.
no reason to
Yeah,
even
to
choose a
support
side.
you.
Just
But
mind
you
your
also,
business.
the thing was, he was with my son. I wanted him to go that weekend because then my son would go on the road with me for a lot. And he got really close with my opener at the time. And then, so they were friends. So I told him, I said, come to San Francisco, man. I said, just talk to him, find out where he's at so I can see him. I hadn't seen him in a while. And that's why that's what I thought was going to happen that weekend. I know it was going to go the other way. I thought, you're supposed to hype me up. You know, you're my dude.
Yeah,
You're supposed to be like, yo, your dad was hurting. Just talk to him. That type of
That's
stuff.
tricky though, because now you're asking him to lie to his friends.
Who?
The opener got to lie to his friend, which is your son.
I'm not going to lie about anything.
You're saying omit. You're saying don't say I'm here with the other girl.
He should have never brought it up.
That's why you mind your business.
He should have never brought up I was staying.
He's saying go in there and
No,
tell
No,
your
he
friends.
should have not have told him that girl's with me.
Yes.
There's
Mind
nothing
your
good going to
business.
come of that.
That's right. Mind your business.
What if now I'm playing devil's advocate here, but what if he was like, you know what, I'll come out to the shows with you?
Who?
What if your son said that?
Yeah, she had to stay back. She can't go. She knew that.
That's respectful.
I told her, I said,
Yeah.
if I want to see them, right? Her sister is in law school in San Francisco. So she like, can I go? I want to see my sister. I thought it'd be a good weekend. I said, yeah. I told her up front, I said, look, at any point, if my kids want to see me, that's it. Like you got, I'll get you another hotel room because if my daughter or son wanted to stay with me, I was like, you got to get another room. She was cool with everything.
If I was this new woman, I'd leave you. You messy, Gary. You need to clean up your mess, bro. Like,
It does sound messy. Now it's messy. I'm like,
this is just messy. Like, you are a housewife. You're the Real Housewives of Cincinnati, bro. Like, Real House
it
Husbands.
sounds like that, but it really wasn't.
Wasn't you on that show? Wasn't you on Real Husbands?
No. Oh, did a couple episodes.
Yeah,
but it wasn't-
yeah.
It wasn't, nah, they should have, but
Would you ever turn this into material?
all of it. Once it's final,
Yeah.
it can all get out there, but right now I can't talk about all of it. The process server is the funniest story, just avoiding that.
You know, Gary was on the run.
Wait, why?
Because avoiding a process server.
But what?
Because I filed for divorce in Ohio. She filed in California after I filed. So
Whoever,
gets served first,
that's where the divorce is.
chances are. So it's
the laws
War
are
of the
way
Roses.
Oh shit! Oh, the laws are way better in Ohio for divorce.
Absolutely.
than
No, I'll put it this way. They're fair in Ohio.
Right.
Everybody knows California ain't fair. To the breadwinner, not the
Yeah.
man, the breadwinner.
Yeah.
So
It's
then
like,
who got who first?
we got her. It's in Ohio. We got her. In Ohio.
That is so crazy, man.
Like this.
That's,
We got her.
we got.
Like this. I told him on the air, I go, I hired a process server, and then I hired 24/7 on the house. Eyes on it. So she left, we get this chick would knock him out the house.
Oh,
Like,
man.
I'm talking not come. I was like this. What? Still nothing? Still nothing? And then, I still had the Ring camera attached to my phone. So I can see what's going on at the front door. Then that got taken off. I go, wait, but she changed the password. So now I didn't have the Ring no more. So now I went, I don't think the process server is doing what I asked. Now that I didn't have proof.
Yeah.
And she sent me like this enormous bill. And I go, you're not getting paid unless you get served. This is crazy. This shouldn't be this hard. This is what you do for a living in a big city. So I hired a process server and private detective out of Ohio, and we flew to Sacramento, drove over. We got her within an hour. We got her coming out of a grocery store, and then she ended up going to Panera Bread, and we got her served.
For all the black women who thought that, you wanted to go to the other side, you thought it was cooler over there, you thought it was safer over there, you thought things were different over there. Ha!
I'm like this. I'm like, she's not lying though.
We told you black men don't cheat.
Sometimes you're in it too, like you're in it and you're going, what is going on right now?
Yeah.
I am following her on the highway in the backseat of a car.
Wait, you have to be with her?
This time I did because I hired this.
I think you did that for your own pleasure, Gary.
No. Because I didn't trust. I'm getting this bill and I'm going, I know movements better than I.
Yeah.
And I know how she moves.
Bro, that's the ride along we need.
Nah.
Will Packer, you are slipping. We need this. Yeah, we
No,
need.
but he didn't tell you the stories about avoiding the process servers on the road, bro. Colorado Springs, motherfucker. And
So
then
they'd come to your shows?
if they could, they can serve you anywhere. I wouldn't fly into cities I was performing in. I had a show in Baltimore. I flew into Pittsburgh and drove.
So why
I was in.
why would they just come to the comedy club?
They couldn't get to me. I hired security to sit in the front and look like fans, and they would sit there front row. I said, anybody comes to stage, you tackle them.
That's
I don't
right.
give a fuck. I act like they're the worst human being on the earth.
Long before Chris Rock and Chappelle had security front row.
So I had front row like every club ahead of time.
Gary
I'd get
did it
there.
first. You the soldier boy.
I get to the club hour and a half, 2 hours for the show. Go through a back door, like hotels, alias, like staying. I wouldn't leave the hotel.
Tell them about the time you wore blackface to disguise yourself.
Yeah, that was different. I'm just kidding. That was like this. Yeah, that was different. But perfect example of
What's
my
the rule,
openers.
real quick? Is it if they touch you with the papers?
You have to take the papers. You have to take them from them. Like they have to hand them to you, and you have to grab them.
What
So
if they
the-
throw them at you and you just go like that?
Well, that's what happened in Colorado Springs. That motherfucker said, and here's what's bad. I had this new guy that was a bulldog out of Pittsburgh. His name's T-Row. He wouldn't let nothing happen. He's been grinding, having it on the road. All of a sudden, he's on the road with me. He's like this. He goes, yo, I ain't fucking this up. I said, nobody can touch me, dude. No fans, nothing. Somebody says hi, keep him away. He was on it. He couldn't make this show in Colorado Springs. I literally told him, I said, I think I might get served next week, dude. You're not with me. Dude, we get 5 minutes in Colorado Springs. I come out of the hotel, crossing over. First show's at 7. It's like 5:30, right? Crossing over early. This guy goes, "Hey, Gary." And I turned, and the motherfucker was pulling papers out of his back pocket. And I was like, "Oh, shit." Morris Chestnut, boys in the hood. I'm running, right?
ACL wobbly.
Dude, no, yeah, he's not wasn't fucked up then.
You gotta stop saying that. Ricky got shot, bro.
No, but what, so I'm running.
Feel like
This dude started chasing me and ran right between my opener and road manager. They just looked at him. I said, "Your only job was to stop him. I'm not asking you to beat anybody up. Stop him."
Can they though? Is that legal?
They can grab. You can grab anybody.
Yeah.
I said, "Just grab him." And if he did try to do anything, I got you. Right? He walked right in between them. I look back and they're just staring, and I'm running, and he threw them at me. He threw the papers. He winged it, and I went, and it didn't touch me. And then he goes, I went like this, right? And I look down his there. I look back at my opener. I go, "Don't fucking touch that!" Because if he touches it, I'm served. If he picks it up, I'm served because he's with me.
So you fired
right?
your road manager too?
All of them.
God damn!
You got one job,
really?
bro.
Wow.
Don't let me get in. So we get in the dressing room now, and now reality's kicking in. Like, oh fuck, I might have got served. And now I'm hot, right? And he tried to say he served me, but he didn't because they had videos in the alley and pictures, and he didn't serve me. That was close.
That is amazing.
That was fucking close, bro.
So how'd you get your wife then? Why'd she take the papers?
We got her in well, I don't know. You're so caught off guard. Like I've been served before for other things, but never for a divorce where I had so much riding on it. But we just got her like at a Panera Bread drive-thru. She went to go get something to eat.
Oh, you handed it with the food?
No. She was at the drive-thru and she got boxed in between two cars. And the process server just knocked. It wasn't like all bad. It was just she knocked.
Yeah.
She rolled in the window and she went, "You're served." And she signed it and everything. I think she was in shock. I think she was in shock. Like, whoa, this is happening. And then we left.
And maybe that's why your kids are upset that you guys are going back and forth for that. And
no, they're mad. They're mad over seeing a new girl. They're mad about that.
But they got to understand that now that you guys aren't together, that you're going to have other.
Or not if that woman.
But you don't know what their brain's getting filled with at the house. I don't either. They're not talking to me.
Okay, gotcha. So maybe
that's the woman who broke up the family as far as they're concerned.
And that's not the case.
Yeah.
I was out before that. You know, we've been together 20 years. I left 3 different times. Just nobody knew.
Oh, really?
Like I left numerous times during the marriage and just like came back and and I didn't want to be a weekend dad.
Yeah.
Probably stayed in it because of the kids.
Yeah.
But as far as if you ask him the passion, years.
Yeah.
Years it's been gone.
And you guys tried therapy before?
We did. Yeah, but at this point, we're just spinning wheels. We're just wasting money.
How long did it take you to cheat?
It's not what we're talking about here.
True.
It's not. Like I told him.
That's another good question.
No good marriage ever ended because of cheating.
That was
when you get to cheating, it's over with. It was over with before that.
Yeah, because if you if you feel like it's something still there, like you still love this person, you still want to be with this person, whether you're a man or a woman, you'll forgive it. Like a man will forgive a woman if he really loves that woman. A woman will forgive a man if she really loves that man. You know what I mean? Like cheating, I don't think cheating is usually the deal breaker.
I can't do that, bro.
Depends. At this point, I wouldn't. I don't think I would.
Like laughing at somebody else's joke, I would forgive.
Yeah.
I'll forgive that.
Busting it open for another motherfucker, though.
That's too much.
That's too much, bro. At our age, you know what I mean? Because I would be thinking like how Gary said, like if you're doing this at this age, that means something's not connecting with us on a different level, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Like it can't just be you wanted to go get some other thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I told her when I called her to tell her about the divorce, everything, I was just like, I want you to be happy. I said, I think we'll be better people because of this. I know it sounds crazy. I said, I'll be a better dad. I'll be a better friend to you because right now, and one day maybe she'll admit it, but there's no way she was happy. There's just no way. I was miserable.
For how long? Well, maybe you're telling yourself that, guy, because you said earlier.
Well, if I'm miserable and I know I'm not giving you what you need, in any kind of way, physically, emotionally, nothing.
But what if her joy was making you miserable?
How about that?
And you've
That's a good
taken
point.
that away from her.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Also, too, when you say you was miserable, but she was happy, a lot of times because ignorance is bliss. If she didn't know you were unhappy and you was just going along with the emotions, playing along, she don't know that you're unhappy. So she's like, oh, I got a great marriage until you say otherwise.
That can be valid, But it's also when she's telling you what she needs from you.
Yeah.
And you can't give it to her.
Yeah, that's always. No, you made the right decision because you're unhappy.
I think it's whack that you waited till the Bengals started winning to do this. Like, it's
Dude, if
something
I'd have
to
known
this,
that, I
bro.
would have left a long time ago. If I would have known we're going to the Super Bowl years ago, Tom Brady would have 2 rings.
Oh my God.
I'm like this. As soon as I leave, I was like, what are the chances? Are you shitting me right now? It helped my healing process so much. To be a dire Bengals fan and your world's crumbling and also we're winning, I go, what?
It might have hurt your feelings though if they would have won though, because they got a ring, you lost yours. You know what I mean?
No. My stress level, because I was row 1 at the Super Bowl, was I've always said, I'm going to get on stage, because Kev didn't.
Yeah.
And I always said, I'm going to get on that fucking stage. So my stress level was like, shit, if we win, I got to get arrested. I'm getting on stage. I'm getting arrested.
Yeah.
I was like, oh God.
How are you going to get on?
I had a little plan with the coach. Like, me and Zach's cool. So we had a little something. And then I think he was going to allow me to come up if I made it that far.
Yeah.
Because I said, yo, man, I always said, like, kid, he goes, we'll work something out if that happens.
You got to be the biggest Bengal fan I know outside of like Icky Woods.
Any other Bengals fan.
Dude, this season was amazing. We're so good now. Got the quarterback.
I don't know how y'all going to be next year.
This year? Like in 2 weeks?
I think they might figure out Joe Burrow. Yeah,
They're not going to figure out Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's figuring the NFL out.
I think he'll be good. I think he'll be good in his 3rd year. I think he might have.
This is his 3rd year.
I thought it was his 2nd.
No, it's his 3rd year.
Oh, yeah.
That's what a fan I am. He blows his knee out. I blow my knee out. That's why I did it.
How many times you
ain't no
blew
real
your knee
fucking
out, Gary?
fan. 3 times.
Really?
But it was 20-some years ago when it happened last time.
Doing what?
Well, the first time I just pick up basketball in the Navy.
Okay.
This last one, shooting this movie with Kevin, Tiffany, Wesley Snipes in it. It's the Chris Spencer one, Back on the Strip. It's not out yet.
Oh, okay.
We're playing strippers. We're getting the band back together.
Really?
I got a little overzealous. I jumped off the stage and my shit buckled. I went, oh, fuck.
What?
Is that how?
That's how it happened.
You playing just like a comedic Magic Mike?
Oh, yeah. Faison Love, Bill Bellamy, JB Smooth.
And they all strippers?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I trust Chris, though.
Uh-huh.
I trust Chris Spencer.
Well, we're getting the band back together. It's 25 years later.
Got you.
You guys used to strip when you were
we
younger.
used to strip, and now we're older, and we're getting the band back together.
Do they have younger versions of y'all? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ripped.
All right.
Oh, the younger version, I was like, okay. I like what you did there.
Was it CGI or they wouldn't got somebody else?
No, CGI.
Oh, so it's your face with a different body.
No, you don't see us for 25 years ago. Just the poster.
Oh,
they got younger faces of us. They CGI these bodies on the
okay,
poster, you know, because like Faison's Tank.
Yeah.
He was like that Branham Jacobs build.
What's your stripper name?
Dr. X.
Dr. X.
Wait, why?
Because I was a surgeon. In the movie, I'm a surgeon.
Okay.
And I was stripping to get through medical school 25 years ago. So I always had a mask on. So I had a spray tan, but nobody knew I was black in the movie. So then I had to get in makeup every day.
Nobody knew you were white.
Yeah, nobody knew I was white in the movie because I was sorry.
Jesus Christ, Gary.
Sorry, man.
He forgot.
Man, I got a lot going on. So they had to, this is a true story. First day, they're trying to spray my body, right? Because I got a mask on.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, literally, I'm looking at it, I go, this is too dark. But how you say that to a makeup?
So it's going to look like blackface.
Yeah, I was like this. Look, man, I don't want to be this black.
Gary, you know they coming at you. You know they're going to say you was wearing blackface, Gary.
So
yeah.
Wesley Snipes walked in the dressing room. He goes, that's too dark. I go, if Wesley Snipes says I'm too dark, I'm too freaking dark.
Whoa.
For real. So I was like this.
Yeah.
So I'm a more Shamar Moore shade in the movie.
That's still blackface. They'll still say it's blackface.
Not black face, black body.
But Robert Downey Jr. was like that in Tropic Thunder.
They've screened it, and Chris said no backlash. But you know what it is? It's me.
They ain't screening for Twitter.
Well, Twitter don't count.
Shit.
Well, it's not face. It's
you know
body.
What?
You can do body. Count. Those bodybuilders do that shit all the time.
They'll say black body.
Mm-mm.
I can see it now.
But the bodybuilders do it. Look
That's
at
going to be the funniest headline.
What?
Gary Owens accused of doing black body in new Chris Spencer movie. Like,
I
what
was
is black
wondering
body?
how long it was going to take before he called you Gary Owens. And we are, I think, maybe 45 minutes.
What'd I say?
Gary Owens.
Oh, it's Owen. Yeah, it is Owen.
No, but you did
Owen,
perfect.
no S.
You did it perfect until about 45 minutes in.
Because I saw something recently about that. Somebody, I don't know if you corrected somebody or somebody said stop calling him Owens. It's Owen.
I always correct people, but I do it like laughing. Like it's Owen, no S.
Yeah.
I probably, I don't know what the name of my next special will be. I'll probably name the next special. It's
Owen, no S. I like Dr. X.
That's my stripper name in the movie.
I know. I just think that's a good one for the
Gary Owen, bro.
Gary X.
I like
Like
Gary
ex,
Owen.
because now you're an ex-husband.
Oh my gosh.
You don't
Well,
think so?
I was thinking Owen, like he owes his wife. Like you could be Owen.
Ooh, I
Like
that.
Gary.
Gary B. Owen.
Gary
B. Owen. Oh, I like that. What's your middle name?
Steven, or we'll just go Gary S. Owen. Shit.
Gary.
Shit. Owen what?
Pay some bills,
What are the
man.
rules in Ohio?
You know what? I don't. We're going to mediation, but I know it's fair. It's not 50-50 for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She deserves 50-50 though.
What? How it? No,
We've
but
had
if you knew the whole story,
She always, bro.
I'll tell you. I can tell you off air everything, but I'm not going to air dirty laundry.
No,
like
I don't
that.
want to know. Kenya, he's not going to tell me nothing off air. Don't call. I don't need to be in court for
It's
nothing.
not
I'm not
scandalous.
a witness. I don't want to know, Gary.
All right.
Okay? I just
You're
think
right.
she deserves 50 for the time.
Yeah, she
$50?
probably deserves.
For the time,
She
bro.
probably deserves
For the
50.
time, bro.
That's
Whoa.
true. That's true.
If you motherfucking knew.
Hold on. Taylor yelled out, it's a black queen still. Guys, if you only knew what that
motherfucking
black
knew,
queen put me
if you
through.
knew what the fuck going on right now,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
really going on,
Yeah. Well, wait,
take that shit back.
Did you think royalty only does like good things? Have you followed history at all?
Game of Thrones. Shut the fuck up, Cersei.
The royals do fucked up shit.
Yeah, right?
Oh, man.
If
Gary.
if you really fucking knew the reason.
She still
can you
deserves
say?
half the time.
Yeah.
Not half for the rest
If
of your
you
life.
fucking knew the reason, bro, you don't want to know. But if you knew, you would change your tune so goddamn
Wait,
fast
really?
right now.
Can you say it and then we just cut it out the pod?
No,
I don't trust you guys to cut
don't
it out.
trust it.
No,
Don't
no,
trust it.
we would never put.
We
anything you don't
wouldn't
want.
do that, but don't do that, Gary. I'd rather you just tell us off air. No, I don't want to know. Never mind.
But even if you knew, it's not like
Damn, that's how it sounded?
She beat you up, bro.
no.
She
She
caught
put
you?
hands
She
on
caught
you,
you?
dog?
It ain't
She
if
caught
you guys knew the
thrusting?
real reason why this is happening, and it's frustrating because I can't tell people the real reason because I don't want to throw under the bus. But why I left and everything, it's a lot.
Really?
It's a lot of shit that I found out about, and I went like this. What?
Damn.
What? And now I'm
Oh.
digging. I'm cleaning up all these messes, and I'm getting dragged, and I'm cleaning all this shit up, and not saying a word, but I'm cleaning it up.
But you're kind of tired.
Motherfucker, I'm
You're
tired as
of
fuck,
clean-
bro.
Yeah.
If you fucking knew.
I
And
t-
even the kids, that's why I
Leave
want
it
to get
alone.
them
Don't do it,
alone.
Gary. It's not worth it. Don't
No,
do
but
it.
my thing is to tell the kids what's really going on because it's not scandalous. It's just irresponsibility is what's happening. But I was just like, if I could just tell them, be like, this is what's going on.
Well, tell them when you get an opportunity to have a nice family
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I will.
I don't like to see all of this playing out publicly. I don't, because, I don't know who to believe. I don't care to believe anyone. I just, wish this didn't play out publicly.
You know what's so interesting about the internet, man? Is like I'm aware because I follow you. I only know your side of everything. I know your life. I know what's going on with you. And that's what the internet does. It like divides us into these little bubbles. So I know that you had a great vacation in Italy. I know that you tore your ACL. I know that you're loving what's happened with the Bengals. Like from my side, I'm like floored by this podcast so far because from my side, I understood that you're going through a divorce, but I didn't realize that it was this crazy. I thought you were moving on with your life and things are going well and your football team's working out.
Trying to move on.
Literally, that's just all I know because I'm following
You
your
following
page.
him, but you know the
But
beauty.
I'm not following the pages that are covering this, your wife and all these
But you
other things that
shouldn't.
are going.
Really, in a situation like this,
But maybe they
Gary and Kenya is the only people you should listen to. When shit start getting muddy is when everybody else start chiming in because they don't know what's happening. So now motherfuckers get online and start making up shit.
Because I told him, I said, it was funny, we was on the air, and I said, yeah, if I hear she left that dusty white devil one more time, and I go, and I'm sitting here going like this, she didn't.
But what if she
I
did?
left.
Let her get that win.
Doesn't it
did.
matter who left though?
It does-
That's kind of egotistical,
That
Gary.
is ego. That is
That's,
ego.
that is narcissism. They care.
It is, but it's also like, I took all the L's for the longest, just being quiet,
Yeah.
you know, and where it's at now is like, kids aren't talking to me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm
Your
like
life is in
this.
shambles.
So I'm just trying to like give back. And I still, even on this podcast, ain't said a bad word about her.
Yeah.
Never. I've never called her out her name. I can honestly say that. I have never, even if we got in arguments, I never called her out her name. Not one time will she ever say I called her anything other than Kenya.
I told you on the Breakfast
called her
Club.
out her name. That means like called her like a bad word.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, until she dropped that N-word tape.
Yo. Yeah. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Is that affection?
Hey, yo, if she just tweets that, if you think Joe Rogan's N-word tape was crazy, wait till you hear Gary Owen.
Wow.
Man, it was hard being in the movie Think Like a Man. There was all them.
It might not be an S and Owen, but it's an N.
He said it with the A.
Hey, man, I wish y'all the best. I really, truly do. I hate seeing this shit play out like this, man.
I guess what I was
It's entertaining, though.
I was saying
For who?
Say what?
It's entertaining, though.
For the people, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess what I'm saying is that there are a lot of people out there that don't know that this is going on. So that's also kind of cool. I know when you're like consuming internet content, you think that's the only thing that's happening in your world and everybody in the world knows about it.
Yes.
But there's also people out there like me that are just seeing you move on and be successful and like do these really cool things. And you've been this lifelong Bengals fan. Like I remember having a moment when I saw the Bengals in the Super Bowl and I was like, oh shit, Gary's probably so fucking happy right now.
Yeah.
And think about how close I am to you. Like we operate in stand-up. We operate in entertainment. So there's also a lot of people out there that know this part of Gary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When it's overwhelming, it feels like the whole world's calling you Dusty White Devil. Just know there's other people out there that are not.
Well, that's what it helped because, you know, when I was running a process server, I literally was locked in hotel rooms and Airbnbs and wasn't going out. And the only thing I got is my laptop. So I'm just reading, going,
consuming all the fuck
all of it.
shit.
I'm going,
oh, God.
you know, then they're like, are they going to turn on them? And then when I got back on the road and I went to Baltimore and we were sold out all weekend, I go, oh, okay, we're good. Nobody turned on me. Then when I walked on stage, everybody's clapping like nothing wrong. And even out in public, like nobody's ever stopped me and just went, Dusty White Devil.
Yeah.
You left it. Nobody. You know what I get more than anything?
For this shit, bro.
Everybody gets this. Hey, man, it gets better. Been through it.
Yeah.
Da-da-da. And then the people that called me in our line of work, and just for support. Like, I'm not going to say who, but I told him on the air, I said, some dude called and just said, hey, man, this is before anybody got served. He goes, whether it's California, Ohio, no matter what happens, he goes, your talent won't allow you to go broke.
Yeah.
Just know that.
So even if you lose half, you'll be fine. You get it back.
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
I didn't say that.
I did not say that. Why do you keep saying that? And why are you looking at me so disappointed?
Because she is. I told you. Black women are looking at Gary like, I was just thinking about going with a white guy.
Yo.
Now.
Wow.
I'm talking.
So you did something for the black community right here.
I did a lot.
Keeping us together, bro.
Yeah.
That's right.
You've done more than Dr. Umar Johnson when you really think about it.
Way more. And you're not going to catch me at the mall hollering at a chick.
Dr. Umar has a whole case study about this, I'm sure.
Look, you're not going to catch me at the
Dr.
mall.
Umar got a class about this.
Didn't he get caught at the mall like flirting with some chick?
That was just a woman talking to him.
Yo,
That's all.
he did a 23andMe on her.
That was like in the Malcolm X movie when the woman was coming up to Malcolm X and asking, what can she do?
Nothing.
That's right. That's what Dr. Umar told her. There's nothing you can do.
Well,
right?
Something.
Stay away from my brothers.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there is something you can do.
Yeah, there's always
Some on the side.
You know what I mean?
Yo, it's funny though that you went down that rabbit hole with the internet because I would never do that to myself.
What?
I would never listen to what these motherfuckers got to say. Yo, the internet is the funniest place in the world because they swear they know what they're talking about and they say these things with such confidence online.
Yeah.
But it's interesting too because it wasn't like I was reading it going like this. Oh man, everybody hates me. I was reading it like, God, you guys really don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
You really don't know.
Oh, that's the most frustrating.
You know?
That's the most frustrating, at least for me. It's like when I'm being misrepresented. So like with your being misrepresented and hated based on the misrepresentation, that's when it's hard to be silent.
But how about this? And being a comedian, you know this. Like, it's like the people on the internet that are upset, they were never going to come see me anyways.
Yeah.
I worry about the people that pay to see tickets.
Yeah.
And pay tickets to see me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I told him, I go, the best thing that's happened through all this is, you know, I'm not talking to my kids. I know what's going on. My oldest, my stepson, who I raised, basically, his aunts came to my show in Sacramento a couple weeks ago. And I thought they were about to go in on me. I go, oh, shit. So when they came to the meet and greet, I go, why did they come to meet and greet? And they come up. And the first thing I said, I go, do you guys hate me? And they're like, no, you took care of our Emilio. We'll never hate you.
Yeah.
I was like this. Oh, yeah, I did raise a kid that wasn't mine.
Yeah.
That was hers.
Yeah.
And he's doing great in life right now.
Yeah.
Got his own house. Again, got a girlfriend, just doing life.
Is he still talking to you?
Mm-mm.
God
man.
damn.
Step-
bro.
But that's his mom.
Yeah,
That's
I get
his
it.
mom. He's
I'm
not
riding
going to
with
come
mom.
around to the mom comes around, you know? My thing is like her dad.
She will come around.
I hope, because
Nah,
her dad died. Her dad got murdered when she was 6. My dad wasn't around, and my stepdad wasn't a good person. So you know what it's like to deal with not having a dad around. And now you got somebody that is around, and to throw the word deadbeat out, like I'm like, there's so many women out there that have deadbeat dads. Kids have deadbeat dads. Yeah. And that wasn't me. So to throw me out like that, I was like this. Now you know that's not true. Everything else we can talk about. That's not true.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Especially with kids that don't have dads.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was there.
Yeah.
Like, I was there.
What about Latinas? How do you feel about Latinas?
Which version?
Like from what
Puerto
country?
Rican.
Yeah, we could do that. We could go Caribbean.
Mexican.
Yeah.
Florida Cubans.
Florida. You don't like Florida. You think all the crazy people come from Florida?
They do. I love Florida, but,
there's
all the craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida.
See, I don't know the Bronx.
Oh.
I know Florida.
Oh. Put it like this. In the Bronx, did you see the dude dragging the casket? Just for no reason. He was dragging a casket in the middle of the street. And it was a guy. The funniest part of the video was a guy was walking with him while he's dragging the casket, and the guy's like trying to stop traffic so he can get through. I'm like, help him with the fucking casket. That's the type of shit that happens in the Bronx.
What was he dragging it for?
I have no idea. It was just a casket.
Someone gonna need it in the Bronx.
Somebody definitely gonna need it.
Yeah.
Let's pay some bills, man. You want to talk Blue Chew?
Let's do it. What's up, everybody? This episode has been brought to you by Blue Chew, okay? Best boners in the business. Let's say, for example, you're in your 40s, newly single, you got a hot young chick you're taking around the world, Grand Canyons, Italy, other places. Listen, you might not have that young 20-year-old dick anymore, but that might be what she expects.
That's right.
Okay? So what are you going to do? How are you going to crack it open? Clean it out. You got to go with the Blue Chew, okay? Same active ingredients inside Viagra, Cialis, but this is the Chew. This is one that we rock with. And this one, newly divorced, rich dudes that are traveling the world and living their wildest dreams are also rocking with, okay? And you're going to get it for free. All you got to do is pay. Gary just looked to see if I'm reading copy.
He freestyled.
Somebody read this? He goes, all you got to do is pay $5 shipping. You're going to get your first month free. Just go to bluechew.com, use the promo code IDIOTS, okay? And you get your first month free. Just pay that $5 shipping. Go out there, get that. What else we got, Charlotte?
Does it make you congested?
Say what?
Does it make you congested?
If it actually there's nothing left. That comes out
You
too.
need it, bro. You need
Everything
it, Gary.
comes out.
You got a new boo. You're going to have to, show her that it wasn't the dick that caused problems in your marriage. I'm serious. You're going to have to show her, bro. You know what I mean? I'm serious. You don't know if she used to dating white guys or not. So you got to let her, you got to dispel all myths.
True. What is it again?
Blue Chew.
Blue Chew. Yeah. What is it again? Is it lowercase?
Let's do some church announcements.
Yeah.
Schultz, what you got? Church announcements wise.
I just want to say thank you so much, everybody. Support the special, man. We just finished selling
Bought it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bought it.
You were great, man. You always promote. You always show love, man. Thank you so much. So yeah, man. Thank you guys so much for that. That was absolutely fucking incredible, and yeah, life changing. Absolutely life changing. Yeah,
it's probably gonna come up in the divorce.
What?
That?
You bought the special?
So you're buying other people's specials? Oh my gosh. It's my friend.
$15.
Still. Like, you got $15 to trick off on this website. I'm like this. Shit.
Oh my God.
So thank you, everybody who supported that. Thank you so much. And if you can't, if you didn't buy it, fucking pirate it. It's available. People put them up on them pirating sites. So you can go do that. And then eventually I'll have it up on YouTube. So if you don't figure out the pirating shit, we'll get it up there on YouTube one of these days.
Mine is simple. Make sure you go get Summer of 85. That's our latest Audible original from me and Kevin Hart's company, SBH Productions at Audible. Make sure you go grab that. Thank you to everybody that's been getting it. Make sure you scream Hell of a Week. My late night talk show.
Yes,
Gary
sir.
Owen was on the last episode along with Flame Monroe and Chi Osei and Issa Rae. They was on the last episode, so make sure you scream that on Paramount Plus. And we're going to be off for 2 weeks, so I already know that's going to make Reddit say that the show's been canceled. But we're off. We're on hiatus for the next 2 weeks because we're on the same schedule as The Daily Show. So Trevor's taking off for 2 weeks. We off for 2 weeks, so we'll be back in a couple weeks with a new episode of Hell of a Week. Same time, Thursday night, 11:30 on Comedy Central. Gary, what do you got?
I said too much already.
But I know you got some shows coming up.
Oh, yeah.
This guy.
Yeah. Okay, this weekend I'm in Cincinnati.
Oh, you home?
Ohio.
You home?
Next week I'm in San Diego. Oh, this Thursday I'm in Houston at the Toyota Center with 50 Cent.
Oh, Tycoon Weekend.
Tycoon Weekend this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you and Joseph Sikora got to get a picture together. I'm sure he'll be out there this weekend.
He better not show his motherfucking face.
Man, what if your wife ends up with him, bro?
Yo, this guy is crazy.
What, man? I'm just saying.
Joseph, don't show your motherfucking face, bro.
What?
This guy
What was that shit? Hold on. What was that old joke you had, Show?
Crazy.
It's like when you
not cheating, it's a tribute.
It's a tribute. You cheat with somebody that look like your ex, bro. That's a tribute.
You imagine?
Bro.
You imagine? You be like this. Oh, guess the dick wasn't that bad. You got somebody that looks just like it.
You don't know if you got the same dick.
Huh?
You don't know if you got the same dick.
Yeah, the
same
face.
facial
She likes
expressions, though.
the face. Yeah, it's all about the face.
Oh,
I don't think
man.
that's gonna come up. Hopefully not.
Wait, so when you're with 50 Cent, you open his show?
Dude, this show's like it's comedy and music, so it's gonna be like
How is that?
They're gonna do the first half comedy, and sometimes they'll do intermission. The intermission is gonna be the musician, not intermission, but it's gonna be like 4 music acts, and then we're coming back with like 4 comics after the music.
So is everybody seated at least?
Yeah, it's the Toyota Center. Yeah,
Okay, so it's
like R&B. It ain't rappers. Well, Flow Rider is
Yeah,
the only
yeah,
rapper, but he's going up after and then they're doing the singers after the comedians are done. So it's like comedy, some music, comedy, then music.
And
So-
how long?
Show starts at 8. We gotta be out of the building by 11:30.
Oh, wow.
We'll see if it starts on time.
Well, that's the thing. Because, I mean, you got to be out the building. When they say you got to be out the building, it means like every minute it's thousands of fucking.
Yeah.
I always do that when I'm on them ensemble tours. You know what I mean? It's always the best because when I'm with Epps, I'm usually going up right before Mike, and literally if it's running long, they'll look at me like, "Gear," I go, "Yeah, I can do 15."
Whatever you
I'm not that. I need my 30 minutes. I'm like this. Yeah, 15. No problem.
You still get the same pay.
Same
Yes,
check.
sir.
Yeah.
I literally look at them like this. They always go to me because they know I ain't arguing. I'm like,
Yeah.
how long? 12?
12.
Got it. And literally I'll be like this. So then I told it, good night. I'll be in the middle of a bit and be like this. Yo, you guys been awesome. Enjoy my cups.
You don't even get to your closer.
I don't even need to. If you're funny for the whole duration,
Then
it's
I
not like they're going to be like, what just happened? Okay.
Yeah.
Most comics, that's the problem. They go long because they want to get that last big boom.
Yeah.
No. Just tell them you appreciate them coming out and
That's
say
it.
good night.
That's it.
What is it weird following music?
I'll tell you Friday.
Oh, you never.
Oh, you never done it before?
Not like this. Not like
Where it
this.
goes back
I've done
and forth, yeah.
shows like, where they've had R&B and comedians, but usually you're hosting.
And
Or
do you
you-
have a set for that specifically? Because it's such a different environment. Like people are standing, they're talking.
I'll figure it out.
Really?
Well, good thing I'm not going first.
Yeah,
And
that's.
I'm going the second half of the show.
So
So I'll see what the vibe is. And you
Yeah.
just kind of figure it out. A lot of shows like that, I'll just go local. Like Houston stuff. Like Houston radio commercials.
Yeah.
They got some funny ones.
Yeah.
Think like the neighborhoods.
Yeah.
We're not doing that long.
Yeah.
I think we're doing, I think I'm scheduled for 15.
Perfect.
By the time we're running late, which we're going to run late,
Yeah.
6.
Let's talk about. I want to talk about 2 more things. Well, I want to talk about 1 more thing, and then I want to do Asking Idiots because me and Gary both got a flight to catch. But
Oh shit.
I saw this. I saw this morning. Well, last night, and we talked about it this morning. And it's this great documentary on Vice, and you should absolutely watch it. It's only 17 minutes. It's on YouTube, and the name of the documentary is How Robbers Use Snapchat to Set Up Social Media Influencers. And they interviewed the guy who was helped orchestrate the robbery of Kim Kardashian. Mind you, he's like 70-something years old. He said that he has no remorse for the incident because Kim Kardashian should be a little less showy. And he said that these people are insensitive to those who don't have money. And so he has no remorse. He was like, yo, I see them on television and they're throwing jewelry and stuff away. We'll come collect it. Say what you want to say. He has a point. And you would be a fool to not take heed to what a robber is saying.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of people that would agree with him.
You think?
The majority of people would probably agree with him. I mean, if you go to I was in Morocco, right? And I saw something really interesting when I was in Morocco. The wealth is all inside. So the outside of the building looks pedestrian, right?
Yeah.
You could even argue it looks poor. Sometimes they'll have like a beautiful door or something like that. But all the wealth is in these like riads on the inside. Stunning. You open it up, beautiful. There's like a fucking roof, but everything is inside because motherfuckers know that people are starving on the street.
That's right.
And if you just holding all your wealth, you got these big windows.
That's right.
You're basically going, hey, it's in here if you got the balls to take it.
Yo, there's this dude on the documentary, and he's got like a mask on and shit because he doesn't, and his voice is like kind of, they distorted it. He goes, it makes my dick hard to take these people's jewelry off. He said, it makes my dick hard when I strip them of their clothes, not their clothes, but their jewelry and their material items. I was like, God damn.
Wait, are they not in prison?
No, he did 2 years.
That's it?
He did 2 years, bro. He's 72. He did 2 years and he came home.
But that's worth it, no? 2 years to rob millions of dollars?
He got off with like $10 million in jewelry. All I'm simply saying is if you're going to flash your shit on social media, at least have security when you're out and about. Yeah. I don't understand people who show off like things that they bought people in their family because now you're making your family a target.
And they don't got security.
They don't have the security like you do. I don't want nobody to know, like, no disrespect. I saw Tyrese buy his daughter a car. I don't want nobody to know what my daughter driving. Yeah. I don't want nobody to know what my woman driving. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but
I just feel
so
like
much value in the flex now.
Is it?
Like, well, there's value in the flex now because you think it's safe to flex. But once people feel like their safety is in question, then that flex.
Well, then you got on the other side, you got with the Andrew Tate dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's flexing. And that's what's getting him all the followers and his money.
But he's flexing muscles. Like, he's working out and shit.
He's flexing
he got
his Bugatti and
shit.
Well, you gonna get robbed. It's just people like that. It's just when they catch you.
Yeah.
like you.
I don't know if it's the Bugattis and shit that's really making him pop off as much as it is the philosophy.
Yeah. I never even heard this. I never heard of him till I did Logan Paul's podcast.
Oh, when'd you do Logan's?
A couple of weeks ago. I flew back. Where I was at? I think I was in Miami. When I flew back from Miami, they were in New York, and I went and did it.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I didn't know this. Why don't you tell me?
With Logan and George and
Mike Malak.
Mike, yeah. I like those guys. Yeah, them guys are dope.
When is that coming out?
I have no idea. I don't know.
How long ago was this?
Like a week, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a week or two ago. But they asked me about dude. I'm like, I have no idea who that is.
Yeah.
That was the first time I ever even heard his name.
I didn't know until the Paul fight fell apart.
Really?
So this is a perfect example of like people operating in different spheres. He was the most Googled person on the internet, more than Kim Kardashian.
Really?
Last week. So the most searched person in the world.
Last week.
It was like last week or maybe 2 weeks ago or something like that.
Well, that's probably why he ended up on so many people's radar recently because of this. He got banned from Twitter.
Well, then he got banned from Instagram, Facebook. But the point that I'm trying to say here is that like he's like out of your guys' bubble, and he was dominating our bubble, and just as I didn't know that you were going through these marital trauma, but you were like completely aware of it. And you know all the fucked up shit that he's going through.
Yeah.
Like, that's what happens now with the internet.
Yes.
Is that your world you think is the world.
Yes.
And it's not.
Yes.
Andrew Tate, I thought was dominating everything. You guys going, I didn't know that motherfucker was until recently.
Bro, I saw somebody on Reddit. I went on Reddit last night. Funny, Reddit is hilarious. Right? Reddit is the most hilarious. I haven't been on Reddit in so long, but I went on Reddit last night. Reddit is hilarious because these people on Reddit really talk like they know what's going on. And somebody on Reddit said, yeah, Charlamagne needs academics on his show, not Don Lemon. I'm like,
you should get academics on
I would love to have Ak on the panel or something like that. But my point is, it's Don Lemon. Don may not be nothing in your world, but in the world, I don't even want to say the world, but in the world, it's Don fucking Lemon.
I don't think you need Don Lemon, bro.
Hey.
You need Dr. Umar.
We say that, but then guess what? When I had Don on Hell of a Week, you know, it went viral for some things he said about CNN and about how, you know, if he's not able to speak truth to power, we can insert this. If he's not able to speak truth to power, he'd walk away.
Yes, I will be able to do what I do on CNN. And if I'm not allowed to be able to tell, which is to tell the truth. So if I'm not allowed to do that, then I will go on and do it somewhere else. I don't think that's exactly what.
You'd be willing to walk? You'd be willing to walk? They stifled you like that?
And I don't mean just CNN. People don't allow journalists to be journalists. Because again, we hold the powerful accountable. We question heads of state, the leader of the free world, kings, queens, dictators. That is what our jobs are.
So that was a headline. Like that was Fox News headline, all the news sites. And then it resurfaced again yesterday because of all the cuts that Chris Litt made at CNN. Salute to my guy, Chris Litt. Chris was executive producer on my talk show last season, but now he's president of CNN, so of course he can't do it. But like, everybody has an audience is what I'm saying.
Right.
Everybody's audience is different. You can't discount any of it. Just because I don't know who Andrew Tate is, that don't mean millions of people don't.
Right.
You know, just because you might not give a fuck about Don Lemon, millions of people do. Like,
Did you ask Don Lemon about that monkeypox?
No, I didn't get to that. I didn't get to the pox. So Gary, listen.
Why not just ask about the monkey? Yo, who's gonna be the Tom Hanks of monkeypox? Who's gonna be like the first straight guy that comes out and says
it's not enough people getting it?
Son, every gay dude got it.
Not really.
Yo, you gotta talk to more gay dudes.
It's like 20-something thousand people in the world.
More gay dudes, bro.
It might be 30,000 people in the world now, bro.
Well, now all the gay dudes are vaccinated.
It's more people supposedly getting into heaven than it is goddamn that got monkeypox. There's 144,000 supposed to get into heaven.
I'm just saying, bro.
That's the shit you can show off on social media. Nobody gonna rob you for, bro.
What?
Show them bumps all day.
Yeah,
Word up.
Yeah.
Let them
I
bumps
don't got
show.
monkeypox. Not until fucking Tom Hanks comes out with it. I don't got no. I got COVID again.
Go to Asking Idiots, Taylor.
Until someone else straight comes out with monkeypox.
Okay, let's stop and pay this ad, and then we'll come back and do Asking Idiots. Salute the Ridge Wallet. We appreciate you for sponsoring this episode of The Brilliant Idiots. The Ridge Wallet holds up to 12 cards, plus room for cash. There's over 30 colors and styles, including the Hennessy Performance, the Carbon Fiber, and Burnt Titanium. The wallets have over 50,000 five-star reviews. The durable material means each wallet comes with a lifetime warranty. The Ridge team is so confident that you'll like it that they'll let you test drive it for 45 days. You can send it back for a full refund if you don't love it. It's made with RFID blocking technology that protects you from digital pickpocketers. And here's a special bonus for all our listeners. With every dollar spent on the website before September 30th, you'll be entered to win a brand new upgraded Ford Bronco or $75,000 if you prefer cash. What would y'all take, the $75,000 or the Ford Bronco? The Ford Bronco is white, by the way.
Yeah, Ford Bronco.
Ford Bronco?
No.
What would you take, Gary? 75 grand or the white Ford Bronco?
75 grand.
Okay. When it will be announced in October?
Oh, no. Before or after the divorce is final?
After the divorce is final.
Yeah, 75 grand.
75 grand. To get your Ridge wallet and to enter for a chance to win a Ford Bronco, go to ridge.com/idiots. Use coupon code idiots to enter. Now let's do some Asking Idiots. Taylor! Dennis got to mind his business, bro. Dennis is getting in the way of progress, man. Like, the U.S. is already working things out with Russia behind the scenes. It'll happen. Only thing Dennis can do is complicate the situation because Russia's not letting Brittany Griner go for free, bro.
Of course not.
It's not happening. Okay?
Facts.
What is your feeling on, how do you feel about Brittany Griner?
Here's my thing. Really? She might be having a ball in that prison.
Yeah.
She's Queen Bee. Dude, they're serving her all kinds of Russian dishes.
I believe that, though. I believe that.
Oh, yeah, come on. Like, it's bad, but it ain't that bad. Let's think about it. But also, you have to know when you leave the country, you just got to know the rules of the country you're in.
Oh, yeah.
Because I went to Dubai before Dubai got popping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it was during Ramadan. And I was asking, I had a guy show me, I was doing shows on military bases, right? I was like, what do you do? He goes, no, we don't do anything. We don't eat till this and this. I go, oh, I'm just going to stay in my room. He said, yeah, you should. So I didn't go out of my hotel till it was safe to go out. So everybody else was out.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know what was disrespectful. Went to the mall. I was like, you see girls. I didn't know if I could look at them, say hi, flirt. No.
Yeah.
So I just like,
is it hard doing comedy over there?
I was on a military base though.
Oh, so you're talking to Americans. Okay, I get it. Yeah.
Military base. It was like it was cool. It was called Tent City. So the ship will pull in and they literally on this base, they had these tents and all the tents had it was like a Burger King tent or a Wendy's tent or like a Gap tent, H&M tent. So it was all these, it wasn't a lot in it, but it was enough.
They have food?
Yeah. It was like Wendy's would have you could get hamburger, cheeseburger, fries. Same with Burger King. There wasn't a lot of options, but it still was Wendy's.
Was it good?
Food. I didn't eat it, but I'm saying
it
was Tent City because I performed at 3 a.m. because the Super Bowl was on. It was the Giants and Ravens Super Bowl.
Wow.
So I went up before the game and then I came on halftime and did some little games for the military guys and stuff. It was cool. It's a cool experience.
Right. Let's do some Asking Idiots. All of these questions are for Gary. Gary, first question. What are you doing for the Black Lives Matter movement?
No, I think they seem like they got a lot going on. Got a house, and the girl got a mansion and stuff like that. So I don't give to charities. I'll give to a person. I'm not giving to cancer, but I'll give to a person that has cancer to help their lives.
Why wouldn't you give to just whole cancer research?
Because I don't know where it's going.
True.
You hear so many stories that the money is not allotted where it should. So there's the video of me sending that kid to college, right? I go, I'm not gonna donate to a school when the money I could just send one kid to college, and at least I know he's in college.
Yeah.
You know, so I send a kid to college.
Got you.
You know.
Mark 19 wants to know, Gary, do you think you're blacker than Seed of God but whiter than Andrew?
Who's Seed of God?
Me, Charlemagne God.
Oh, Seed of God.
Yeah.
I'm thinking some singer. Seed of God? Who's Seed of God?
Do you think you're blacker than me but whiter than Andrew?
No, I'm definitely not as black as you. I'm blacker than Andrew, though.
Okay.
So that, however you want to answer that.
No, you're whiter. No, but you'd have to be whiter than Andrew. You're not as white as Andrew.
Not as white as Andrew.
Really?
No, definitely not.
Blacker than me. But then there's parts that are like super white. Country parts.
Yeah. But we
You
have a
got
lot in
country.
common.
But that's the thing.
Broke country has a lot in common with broken black.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot.
Of course, absolutely.
The only difference between a trailer park and like the projects, we don't have the gun violence. One, we would probably shoot ourselves.
Yeah.
Like the neighbor when I grew up.
But you know, there is, in those poor white neighborhoods, there is a lot of what you would call white on white crime.
Yeah, but
proximity to each other.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah, but we just don't have the murder rate. But everything else is the same outside of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
my
just don't
first
have
white
the murder.
friend, my guy Thomas, man, salute to Thomas. Thomas used to live right by us on the dirt road. Like, yeah, I never even looked at Thomas as white.
Yeah.
I just didn't. Like, he was just Thomas. You know what I mean?
You were from South Carolina. It's interesting that my bunkmate in boot camp, it was what blew my mind about black and white people and broke and everything else, because his name was Copera Washington, small town in South Carolina. We're sitting there, you know, boot camp, everybody's the same. We all getting the same money.
Yeah.
And he got these pictures, and he was on a farm, John Deere. I go, are you on vacation? He was like, nah, that's where I live. I go, black people don't live on farms.
That's all we did.
He called his brother from Mississippi, this brother from Georgia, his brother from Arkansas. He goes, come here, Gary. What'd you just say? I go, black people don't live on farms. It was like, do the right thing. Yes, motherfucker. They all came in.
But you would see that in Ohio? In Ohio?
Black people live in cities. No black people live in the farms in the
I
Midwest.
thought Chappelle got a farm.
Chappelle's not like black like that. He's different. He's transcendent.
He's trans what?
He's transcendent.
Oh, I'm about to say,
He's not
damn.
black or white. He's Dave Chappelle. Like literally, like the Klan likes Dave Chappelle. Like they don't like black people. Like, oh, he's different. He's different. That's different. He made me laugh. You know what I mean? There's those people that just they transcend race.
Yeah.
You know, and he's one of them. So that's not. Does he live on a farm?
I thought he did. I just thought he had mad acres.
Just in Yellow Spring.
Hold on, scroll up, Taylor. 'Cause I don't remember asking Gary this. Somebody is saying to reflect on the clip where Charlotte asked Gary how many years has he been faithful. When was this?
Mm-hmm.
Was it in the-
Yeah. Look, hold on. Mm-hmm. We just reflected on it.
Good.
I just reflected on it like this. What's his name again?
Ahmad 99 Alamari.
Stay at my motherfucking business. Ahmad, how long you been faithful, bitch? How long you been faithful? Fucking bitch. Fucking Ahmad. It's always an Ahmad.
Oh my God.
Ahmad's are the worst.
Oh man. Jojo Doe wants to know, brushing your teeth or wiping your ass? You got to give up one. Which one and why?
Ooh.
Oh, wipe my ass.
Yeah. Wipe your ass because you can still get in the pool or you can get it wet.
Oh,
Something
no,
like that.
I'm wiping my ass. I'm not brushing my teeth.
I'm brushing my teeth.
Oh, really? You just go like this?
You can clean your ass still, though.
Yeah, but your teeth, like,
I'd give up brushing my teeth because you could gargle.
you scope. Yeah.
Yeah, you could floss.
Yeah.
You know what I
I thought
mean?
that went with it. I thought it was all in one.
Nah, it says brushing your teeth. I would still floss.
Oh,
I'd still be able to
Well,
gargle.
that's different. All right, I was wrong.
I could chew gum all day.
I can admit it.
Yeah, I gotta wipe that ass though.
All
That
right.
ass, ain't nothing like a long day and you get in that shower and you rub that towel in the crack of that ass.
We don't do that.
Ugh.
You don't? I got 2 towels. Y'all don't use 2 towels?
White people don't do
No,
that with the
no,
towel.
You don't wipe your asses?
No, we do.
I
but
use
not with a
enough.
towel and
I
a
use
towel.
enough toilet paper.
What do y'all use?
Yeah.
A loofah?
No, just don't.
Your hand?
I just pull out some dangles with my hand, yeah.
No. Bend over, open your cheeks, let the shower water.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
you guys know why I'm getting divorced.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's the kind of stories that come out though. He used to be in the shower, bent
Cat's out
over,
the bag.
with his cheeks open, letting the water hit his butthole. So I said, Gary, if that's what you want, I'm not the person for you. All right, last one. What? JPS says, which celebrity would y'all be a pet for?
A pet for? What does that mean?
Oh, because The Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
Oh.
A pet?
Yeah, which celebrity would y'all be a pet for?
I guess what type of pet too?
Well, I would be like a Yorkie.
For who?
You guys can think too. You don't have to wait on me.
Which celebrity would I be a pet for?
They're looking at me like this. Just dead air. I go, you guys go ahead.
You're letting you think, letting you process.
Yeah, like I'm trying to help your podcast out here.
Not Lady Gaga.
Yeah, her dog got kidnapped.
Yeah, definitely not that. I'm trying to think. I don't know. A celebrity I'd be a pet for. I mean, it's really just which celebrity would you want to like do things to you sexually, right?
Man, shut up.
Isn't that the question?
Pet you?
That's not the question.
There's no celebrity I would want to be a pet for.
Yeah.
There's people in the world, but they're not like celebrities.
Doesn't matter. Somebody else would be raising you.
Yeah, that's
they're
true.
not even gonna
Maybe
put their
not though.
time in.
Celebrities, especially when they don't have kids, like you really like their emotional support, their comfort. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, Is that the last question? Maybe we do another one.
All right, we don't have anything for that. Let's see.
Probably Serena Williams. Because she'd be into sports. Probably sports on the TV.
This is a good one. Booby Jones.
Ask Gary.
Okay, we can end on this. Ask
Gary the origin of the olive oil "I love you" joke from Comic View.
Oh my God, that's an old joke, and I've seen like 1,000 comics do it since then.
Oh, they stole
we
your
did
joke?
We used to do it in high school, so I don't know where I came up with it or whatever, but it was just like, it's true. I dated this deaf girl at Gallaudet University in DC.
Yeah,
and I met her at this club called Tracks. It was a Friday night, and she was dancing, and I was like, I went up and started dancing with her.
Yeah,
I didn't know she was deaf because she was with the beat. So she took me over to the bar, and she started writing down, I'm deaf, because I'm talking to her, and she's not talking back. I'm like, why isn't she talking back? She goes, I'm deaf. And I was like, how are you dancing? She goes, we come here, go to Gallaudet, we can feel the vibrations, because the room was small.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh. I said, well, goddamn, hope they didn't scratching. This motherfucker's stuck. Same dance move and shit, you know?
Yeah.
So then she would, I was with her for a couple months. And then I said, I can never say I love you, though. I would just say olive oil instead of I love you, because it looked like it to a deaf girl. So I'd be like,
So you was lying to her the whole time? You didn't really love her?
I was freaking 18, bro.
Wow,
19.
you set a precedent, Gary.
How did you guys communicate on dates?
We just I just used to go to her dorm room.
And just
we went, but she played volleyball and basketball. And I couldn't, this is the honest truth, and this sounds so insensitive.
Yeah.
This is when I knew I couldn't do this. This before cell phones, before texting. So she would have to call me through this third party, and the lady would be like, hi, I'm with the so-and-so deaf line. So I would say something, lady, it'd be a long pause, and the lady would go, ha, Gary. Whoa, that's not how I want the joke to land. You know what I mean? So then,
what?
So then, like I'd say something like,
the girl.
yo, I was on Charlamagne, and Charlamagne said this dumb shit. Ha. It was such a long pause. So I go to the basketball game. It's silent. You're at a deaf college. You can hear the scoreboard going click, 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 click. This brother, and it's like a Phoenix stereotype. Gallaudet's whole team was white. They had one black on the team. This motherfucker came down, did like a 360 dunk. Yeah. Everybody took the cups, put them up through their mouth, and yelled at it so they could feel the vibration off the cup. So there's like 1,000 kids go, and I was like this. I go, I'm sitting here like this. What the fuck is going on? And my girl's the loudest. I was like this. Oh, this is over. This relationship is over.
But did you hit, though?
I don't talk about that shit. I'm not talking about it with.
What'd she sound like in bed? Like that with the cup?
Gary Owen, ladies and gentlemen. Gary, thank you for coming to the Brilliant Idiots podcast.
Right now, I'm gonna have her freaking get on the internet and go off on me. Hey, motherfucker!
God. Oh man, was Marky Mark Feel the Vibration her favorite song back then? Remember that joint, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch?
Weird
Such
story.
a good vibration.
I was in the Navy at the time around I was dating her, and I ran into him at the Cincinnati airport. He was coming in for a concert at Kings Island. And
Marky Mark.
Yeah. He got like 5 big black guys around him, and he's I didn't know he was that short. He's in the middle. This is like 92.
That was the
93.
Funky Bunch around him.
Yeah, he was like, I was like, oh, it's Marky Mark.
Yeah.
I literally yelled, I go, Marky Mark.
Yeah.
Idiot. You know, I'm 18, 19. Marky Mark. He gave me the old. So no, that was the only time I met him.
Oh man.
Now he's doing a movie with Kevin on Netflix that I thought was The Beast.
Yo, he said that to me earlier. He was like, yeah, Regina Hall's playing Kevin Hart's girlfriend in the movie Beast. I'm like, what is you talking about? The movie where Idris was fighting the lion?
I go, I fucked up. Sorry, it's another movie. I combined 2 movies. I couldn't believe he fucked it up. I go, yeah, Regina's got a movie out right now, The Beast. She's Kevin Hart's girlfriend. He goes, she's not in the movie. Idris Elba's in the movie. I go, fuck, I'm sorry. I fucked that all up. She didn't take me on Netflix.
Gary Owen, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming, Gary.
Whatever.
As always, if you think
Thanks,
that we're
guys.
smart, you think we're intelligent, you think we're brilliant, you're absolutely right. But if you think we're just a couple idiots who don't know shit, you're right too. It's the Brilliant Idiots podcast. Thank you for listening.